should Derek, Hadi, and Samson compete at the Arnold and Pittsburgh?
Oh, so that's a question that's going around now.
Yeah, not it's I've heard some podcasts. Some are saying that Derek should shut it down. Hadi will probably do the Arnold, okay? And they're saying Samson should shut it down as well. I believe
I Yeah,
as
you go first.
a bodybuilder that wants to make money in the shortest time, okay? If I was Derek, all right, he made a ton of money this year, over 1.2 million or whatever, and then you minus the taxes or whatever. But anyways, it's a lot of money, all
A lot
right?
of prize money.
Plus sponsorships and bonuses and whatever. Um, if I was Derek, I would go into the Arnold, man. Play second. How much would you get? 400 grand? 300? You know, who cares? You know, it's listen, all right, there might be a dent in his, he's Mr. Olympia. Don't do the Arnold, but you know, I don't know. It's a lot of money just to not do. Not, I mean, if I was Samson, I would do it, you know. What do you
Mhm.
think?
I think that, listen, I mean, you're an athlete. This is your sport. If you remember that the guys back in Milos's day and everything would compete 8, 10 times, 12
Yeah,
times a year,
yeah,
they're like, we're bodybuilders. This is what we do, you know?
yeah,
But
yeah,
now, especially when you're talking about a contest that's giving away prize money like that, when you know that you're one of the best in the world and you have a shot at walking away with 750, 400,
yeah,
300, whatever it is, second, third, to me, it's worth it. I say you go up on that Arnold stage
yeah,
and you try to take that title, try to take home that prize money, because how often do you get that
yeah,
shot at
yeah,
taking home so much money? And
yeah.
bodybuilding, we always talk
Listen,
about it. You never know how long you're going to be able to
yeah,
compete. You
yeah,
never how long you have to do this. And also, as we said before, I don't personally see, unless there's some underlying health issue or something that we don't know about.
yeah,
But if all is well, there's enough time between the Arnold and the Olympia to
yeah.
peak and repeat.
Then there's Pittsburgh a couple of weeks after, right? So,
That's also, I mean, another good show. I don't know if they necessarily have to do that one, but I
yeah.
would do the
But
Arnold.
it's prestige. Now the new thing is win the Arnold, win the Pittsburgh, and win the Olympia,
Right.
So,
I mean, I don't know that many people who would do it. Derek did it.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he would maybe do that again or not, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that you can do.
I mean, um, one of the guys that mentioned it, Sean Ray, saying, they should shut it down and all this stuff. Listen, Sean Ray, when he competed, complained about prize money. Bob Cicherillo complained about prize money. Now the prize money's there. Compete. You are Mr. Olympia. So what? You lose a contest, like Samson did. But the thing is, Samson got a bit wrong for the Olympia, and it is what it is. He plays fourth, but he is still Mr. Olympia. He is still an Arnold Classic winner. Nobody can take that away from him. So what? You lose a show, big deal. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. So it is what it is.
I mean, you
Compete.
got to take that shot at $750,000. And
Yeah,
even like you said, second and third place is still significant. It shouldn't affect your peak for
yeah.
for the Olympia. I say go for it, but obviously that's just a personal.
Listen, a second place check can buy them a house, and they can, it's investment. You know what I mean?
It's
It's
using your body
to
to
make
make
money.
money. That's
Yeah,
that's the way you
yeah,
make money.
yeah.
And
So
the more you show up in these places, the
yeah,
more you earn in other ways too.
yeah. Instead of guest posing each week and shut it down for a month and prepare for that, and that's it. So
I say so. I certainly, I know, I'm pretty sure Nick is going to go for the Arnold Classic again.
who knows?
Um,
Yeah,
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 he told me that in a private message. He's definitely thinking about doing that. So yeah, I mean, I think it's another definitely a show that they should do. And like you said, you can listen, you could be Derek and you can go into the show. Let's just say Hadi goes, he beats you, or Samson, whoever beats
yeah,
you, and you come in second. Doesn't mean you can't come back for the Olympia better and win the title and keep your title.
yeah.
I think at this point, it's not a big deal to $750,000. That is significant prize money. I mean, these guys used to get 100,000 for it.
Yeah,
I mean, $750,000. You got to take a shot at it while you're still, because again, God forbid something happens with your
yeah,
health or for some reason that you only have a few years to compete and make your money.
yeah.
Make your money.
And the thing is, to be a top tier bodybuilder, there's only a small window where you're looked at as a top tier bodybuilder. It's like Derek, the days are over where a guy dominates for 9 years. I mean, Derek, Hadi, and Samson Dauda I'm calling him Samuel. I
Right.
don't know, going crazy. Samson. Um, they are at the top at the moment with Hadi, right? And Fitzwater. We can put him in the thing. And you're only there for so long until a newer guy comes up and takes your place, you know. So there's only a small time, a window of opportunity when the judges look at you as a top bodybuilder, you know, where they say, holy cow, Andrew Jack is coming. So they look at you differently. Now, can Phil Heath come back and they look at him differently as well or something? But he's not in that window anymore. You know what I mean? Even though he's a seven-time winner. So it's like Ramon. When he goes on stage now, everybody's going to look at him. You know, you have that aura that you are the best in the world. How long can you hold on to that? That's the thing. So now's their chance to make that money. Because in the next 2 or 3 years, you might fall down, you know, you might fall down the pecking order. Like it's sad to say, like Brandon Curry. He had a fantastic physique, but he placed what, seventh,
So I
sixth?
think seventh,
Yeah.
seventh or eighth.
You know, you get pushed down, unfortunately, you know. So
Yeah.
you gotta try your best and do it, you know. They do it safely, they don't go overboard, you know, maybe, you know, and they go in at maybe 80 or 90% of what they were at the Olympia. You know, go enjoy yourself, you know, you're a star for a weekend. What I mean,
But
what more can you?
you can peak for the Arnold
Yeah,
and pre-peak for the Olympia.
yeah,
It's not like you're talking about a show that's 8 weeks apart.
yeah,
And a coach should know how to handle that. Now, of course, we're talking about a sport where you have to watch your health.
yeah.
So, of course, you should run, go get your blood tests and everything. If there's something wrong, things
Pull
aren't
out.
right, then of course you don't do it because health has to come
Yeah,
first. But
yeah.
if everything looks good, you're healthy, you feel good, I say peak, take a
Yeah.
little break, repeak again.
Experiment with different food, maybe a different way of peaking. You can, that's the only way they learn, you know. Say we're going into the show, we're going to try this. It's like Nick Walker, his coach admitted that he didn't it was his first major show and he didn't
Right. It
peak
was
him right
peaking
on
right.
both nights. So you go into the Arnold and you try again. And then you do the Pittsburgh, you know. Maybe Nick needs more time on stage. Who knows, you know? They just should do it. You know,
Well, that's my opinion.
yeah,
Do it.
I think they
I think
should
they
do
should
it.
do it.
I'm
I
not
think they
gonna
should do it. I
say,
think you should be up there.
yeah,
Listen, you're a pro bodybuilder. People want to see you. Your
yeah,
fans are everything.
yeah,
Get up there at the big shows. Show yourself. You're going to make a lot more money.
yeah.
You're going to, as long as you're healthy, do it. And that's just my
Listen, I bet you, if there wasn't the social media that there is today, and they can, you know, make money from YouTube and all that stuff, if these things were eliminated, I bet you $100 that these guys would be on stage every weekend because that would be
yeah.
the only way they make money.
I mean, remember just again, remember how the guys in the 90s,
Yeah, and remember,
one
Joe
show
Weider.
after another show after another show. They were going the
Yeah,
tour, the tour after Olympia,
yeah,
competing literally
yeah.
every weekend.
Yeah, Wayne D'Amelia used to throw him on a bus, you know. And remember, these guys had contracts with Joe Weider, so he used to tell them, "You got to compete next weekend, or you're suspended, or you're this, or
And
you're
listen,
that."
if I was a supplement, say if the supplement company
Yeah,
owner,
you will want him
and
to
I gave
compete.
a big contract to one of these guys, I'm like, I want you on stage at these big events.
Yeah,
Unless you have a health issue,
yeah,
different.
yeah,
But if
yeah,
you're healthy, I want you there
yeah,
representing the company.
yeah. Whatever you're on stage, you know, you're there. You know, that's the thing. I mean, now, is there pressure to place well? Yes, but you're there, you're on stage, the brand is being, you know, everything is connected to the bodybuilder. So, you know, um, they should compete, you know. But anyways,
Yeah, that's just my opinion. That's your opinion, and
yeah,
so everybody has their own opinions. But
yeah. Now go.